What's up, guys? We're coming at you very shortly. We got 6 matches today. Non-stop action, great matches. I'll be live in a minute or two. You, ladies and gents, welcome to another exciting edition of LSWA Sunday afternoon slam, or Sunday morning slam, I guess. I appreciate everybody hanging out with us today. So we have a couple of great matches today. We have 6. I don't want to keep everybody too long today. We got a lot of snow last night. I had just got in from snow blowing. I am exhausted, but I am ready to see the action. I know I saw a couple of you guys in the room already. JMK, Lunchbox Killer, Justin Booth, Triple D, Krusty Old Crow, Evil Dookie. I appreciate all you guys. Please, if you haven't yet, make sure you like and subscribe. I don't know what the hell is going on here. Oh, that's what it is. Make sure you share the video. Let's get as many people as we can in here today. We got a lot of action. We are going to crown a new #1 contender for Jay Gonzo's LSWA Gimmick Factory Championship. We have the No Limits Championship on the line with all former champions competing in Elimination Chamber. We have a couple singles matches. We have the Women's Championship on the line. We have the tag team titles being defended in a ladder match, ladies and gentlemen. That being said, let me just kind of take you over to the arena here, and we will see what we got cooking up. I appreciate everybody hanging out with us. It's a mellow day today. So opening up the show is a non-title match. The champion, Jay Gonzo, comes out here to be in front of the LSWA faithful as he takes on Nico Tronis one-on-one. It's going to be an exciting contest. We're excited to see how that goes down. In the second match, a ladder match for the LSWA Tag Team Championship. The newly formed team of Peter Moline and James Lucas, the unpredictable psychopaths, will be taking on Sam and Shane Edwards, the Edwards brothers, for their coveted LSWA Gimmick Factory Championship. Also in action, Paulie Pepperjack, Abby the Snake Cobra, Stu for lunch. Stu Michaels, or Stu for lunch, and G.I. Jetman will all be battling it out to become the #1 contender for Don Curvin's Empire State Championship. And in Hardcore Championship match, Falls Count Anywhere, Alpha 112 tries to take Toy Gaines' coveted Hardcore Championship, and also coming and gunning for Toy Gaines is one Woody Triple Deuce. But Gaines never comes out alone. He will be joined by Yojo Jerk. Women's Championship action. Everybody's favorite storyteller, Estelle, has a story to tell. Can you say, picture it, December 14th, 2025. I, Estelle, defeated Kitsune. My wife just walked in. And in an elimination chamber, no limits match, former champions, with the exception of Dan Alton, of course, and Bear 11, had to round out the 6 guys. But Krusty Old Crow, Alpha Red, the champion, Justin Booth, and Zakane, and all have held the No Limits Championship, or is currently holding the LSWA No Limits Championship. And, of course, we have 2 hungry new competitors in Danny Alton and Bear 11 Charlie. What will happen? Who will come out first? We don't know, but the bottom line is this. It's going to get ugly. And in your main event, a 20-man Royal Rumble-style match. Huh? 20, yeah. So, we're about to see how this goes down. This will crown the new #1 contender to take on Jay Gonzo's championship. Now, I know what you're thinking. A couple weeks ago, Mike on the Python won the Money in the Bank. Wouldn't that, in turn, basically make him the #1 contender? It will not. He has that briefcase. That means he can cash that in at any point. If he wants to cash it in today, he could. If he wants to cash it in 2 weeks from now, he can. Evil Dookie says, Tony Crow and I would like to be a tag team. The Militia, when you get a chance. I will accept that, Evil Dookie, and that will happen, bud. We'll definitely do that for you guys. I'm in for that. Because I don't mind building up this tag team division. I want to say hello to Alpha Red, who showed up, current reigning and defending No Limits champion. Justin Booth, I think I said hello to you before, but I'm glad to see you're here. So this is going to be fun. Let's have some fun today. If you haven't shared the video, let's share it. And let's have a good time tonight with these 6 crazy matches. A lot of people have the night off. I know what you're thinking. Well, what the fuck? But there's 20 people in the Battle Royal. So just keep that in mind. That being said, let's start the goddamn show, and let's get to the action. Let me know if the audio is fucking annoying or crazy. If not, we are good to go. I appreciate everybody. I'm going to shut off this this lo-fi music for now. And we are going to get to work. Nicotronis is in the house. What's up, Nico? It's good to see you, bud. Thank you, everybody, hanging out. Please like if you haven't. Please like the video if you haven't, and please share it in the YouTube algorithm so that people will know that LSWA is the thing to do Sunday mornings or Sunday afternoons after a couple of kooks. I know a couple of kooks isn't on today, so that is why I'm on early. That's why I'm here at 11:30. So here we go. Jay Gonzo versus Nicotronis. Non-title match just to see. Now, if I'm a booker, I'm going to hit you from the booking standpoint. Of course, I am Tone Bone in the booth today. It's good to be here, ladies and gents. I appreciate everybody hanging out with us. But usually we book these kinds of matches just to see. It's a barometer. Future feud. Future, maybe they start exchanging the title back and forth. We don't know, but we're about to see the chemistry that Nicotronis and Jay Gonzo can provide the LSWA faithful. With that being said, let's go to the ring. Of course, as you know, there is no, what the fuck is it? There's no audio, music audio. I don't have theme songs because I'm not going to sit here and try to do all that. As Nicotronis makes his way to the ring, Nico looking fantastic, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Gimmick Factory. As always, I am your boy Tone Bone, calling the action. The unrelenting Nicotronis, or Nico Trunco, as he is referred to in some social circles, is making his way down to the ring. He was a former WWE Intercontinental Champion. He lost that championship recently, most recently, in the old storyline-based content when he lost the Intercontinental title to J1s. But something tells me that Nicotronis is far from done with J1s in the Intercontinental Championship, as you know. And look at this Nicotronis celebrating with the crowd right now. This crowd doesn't know whether to make heads or tails of Nicotronis, but I'll tell you what, top-notch athlete, top-notch competitor, as I share a locker room with this gentleman on Monday Night Raw, and I know what one Nicotronis is capable of. But in that same token, we're going to go to the champion right now, and he is no slouch neither, as I share the same locker room with Jay Gonzo. And I'll tell you, Jay Gonzo's always ready for a fight. It's how he became your Gimmick Factory champion. I'm sorry. as he is now on his way to the ring there. Look at that. That Gimmick Factory title looks good in the hands of the real-life Marine, Jay Gonzo. Jay Gonzo on his way to the ring now, proudly holding the championship up high for everybody to see. I appreciate everybody coming through, hanging out with us on your Sunday morning. Of course, this is Sunday Morning Slam, LSWA. You're being in the booth by Tone Bone. My lovely wife is... Who? Huh? Oh, the fun is over? Why? Because the queen is back? Oh, no. I don't get it. You just walked away angry. I don't know. This booth is always full of turmoil. We're always trying to find Tony Styles and all this other shit. Tony Styles, from now on, will only be doing the storyline-based content. At least that's what I'm told. Which is fine. As now we're about to start the LSWA Sunday Morning Slam. Here we go. Bell rings. And Nico Tron is going right at Jay Gonzo. Nico. Oh, look at that Mongolian chop. My man Jay Gonzo might be in some trouble here. As you know, back in the middle of the ropes here, Jay Gonzo wants to keep a fair, clean match. Doesn't want any issues, doesn't want any problems. I understand where he's coming from. And now locking back up here. Ladies and gentlemen, I appreciate everybody for hanging out with us. I hope you're enjoying the show. I hope you're having a good time here. We have quite the card here. 6 fantastic matches for you right now. We're opening up the show in a non-title match with Jay Gonzo, the champion, versus Nico Tronis. Future competitor, future challenger. Look at this now. Beautiful back suplex by Nico Tronis. Now goes for a cover here. Rosa Gurney in position 1. And a kick out by Jay Gonzo. Now, of course, Jay Gonzo winning that championship a couple of shows ago, then defending it against Evil Dookie in a fantastic one-on-one competition. But now Jay Gonzo got him up in that wrist lock, tight wrist lock, as you can see, applied. But now Nico Tronis, no slouch to the chain wrestling, slams him right down face first onto that canvas. And now Gurney in position, but not even a count of 1. You're going to have to do a lot more than that to get the job done. And wait a minute, beautiful maneuver. Whoa, flips him right out of his shoes. And now, nice cross body by Gonzo, though, to cut the momentum down. I appreciate everybody for coming through. Rob's Infinite Realms is in the house. What's up, Rob? It's good to see you. Evil Dookie says, I need a color commentator. Well, Evil Dookie, I am the color commentator and the play-by-play, because that Tony Styles, that no-good lazy bum, decides to take the weekends off. And here we go. Oh, nice shoulder tackle by Gonzo. Levels one Nico Tronis. And that is a devastating clothesline. You are absolutely right. And I appreciate that fine comment, Bear 11 Charlie. Thank you so much. As now, Jay Gonzo's got him exactly where he wants him. Gonzo, of course, the current reigning and defending Gimmick Factory Championship. Now, a lot of people ask me in the locker room, a lot of people ask me on the street. They say, Tone Bone, how come you don't challenge for the Gimmick Factory Championship? And I look at them right in the face and I say, I am currently the WWE Heavyweight Champion of the world. The fuck I need the Gimmick Factory Championship for? And wait a minute now, look at Gonzo now. Busts Nico Tronis open. That might have been a close fist. Referee better fucking look into that. As Gonzo now, wait a minute, you can't see me. A little tribute to the one and only John Cena, who just retired last night, lost to Gunther. 1, 2, and a kick out at 2. Nico Tronis, I thought that was it after the 5-knuckle shuffle. What a match you are seeing open up LSWA Sunday Morning Slam. I appreciate everybody for hanging out with us. Let me know in the comments below if you watched John Cena's final match last night, and let me know what you thought about it. As a former professional wrestler, as a former person who's been in the professional wrestling business for 25-plus years, I'll tell you, that was the most beautiful way to go out. You don't go out winning. You go out on your back. That's usually how it works in professional wrestling. You got to hand it off to the next generation. And now this is the next generation right here. Gonzo and Nico. What a maneuver there. As Gonzo puts down Nico Tronis. And now is just going to drag him into the center of the ring. Go for a cover here. We're in perfect position here. 1, 2. And Nico Tronis kicks out again. Gonzo looking a little bit frustrated as he thought that was going to do it, but no, to no avail. Nico Tronis has the testicular fortitude of a champion himself, as he has been a former champion. Oh, kick right to the swole of the back. That'll hurt anybody. I don't care who you are. I don't care how muscular you are, how vascular. As now, Gonzo's got Nico right where he wants him. I thought he was going to go for that attitude adjustment. Instead, Irish whip off the ropes, drop down, leapfrog. Look at the athleticism here. Nice shoulder tackle, drops him right down. Huh? Your attitude adjustment. Yeah, it's not a fireman's carry slam, if you catch my drift. No, you're more on your back, and it's a submission hold. Gonzo, look at this, Jesus! Oh my goodness, you can see the blood pooling on the outside of Nico Tronis. That cut might be, that laceration, if you will, might be doing some damage to Nico as Nico's busted wide open. What an opening contest to start the show. My word, I hope you're enjoying it. If you're just joining us, please make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you share it in the algorithm. Let everybody know that they're missing out on the action here. When they don't join the LSWA, they can't find sweet satisfaction in defeating people in the toy community. As Jay Gonzo now walked right over and slammed in the turnbuckle by Nico Tronis. And again, Nico Tronis now maybe a little angry since donning the Crimson Mask. 100%, James. I agree with that 100%. It was much better than the... And now, nice maneuver by Nico Tronis. As Nico now puts down Gonzo. He's begging him to get back up to his feet. And nice spinning heel kick. That was impressive. Let me tell you something. Nico Tronis continues to impress me every time he comes out here with the Gimmick Factory. I don't care what anybody says. How much snow did we get? I would say 3 to 4 inches of snow. It's still snow in Evil Dookie. So we got about 3 to 4. Maybe even more. Maybe 5. And now he's going for that Razor's Edge. Let me tell you something. He pins the champion right here tonight. Nico Tronis earns himself a #1 contention. I don't care who wins the Battle Royal. And going for a cover here. 1, 2, and a kick out by Jay Gonzo. Whoa, what resiliency by the champion, Gonzo. What does being out of my main streak? Uh-oh. Damn autocorrect. Oh, it does bring out your mean streak. I got you. Wait a minute now. Gonzo, whoa, reversed as Nico Tronis just mentioned something about his mean streak being triggered, being tapped into. And now Gonzo's in some serious trouble here. But now he looks like he's going to go for that stun gun right across that top rope. Of course, if anybody knows, the Snake Eyes is off the turnbuckle pad. Off the ropes, it's a stun gun. Now off the ropes goes Gonzo. Now nice flapjack by Nico Tronis. As now Nico goes back up to that second rope. Maybe going to beg Gonzo to get back up to his feet again. What is Nico Tronis going to try again for a second time here? And I don't know what the hell that was, but it seemed to do the trick. As now Nico's stomping him out there. Might have been a little bit of a botch move. Who are they? One is Optimus Prime, and the other is Ironhide. I gave them to you because I have extras. As Nico, now look at this now, Nico really embracing the Crimson Mask. But wait a minute, Gonzo again reversed as Gonzo's dropped back right there on his back, right on his backside. I appreciate everybody coming to hang out right now. I appreciate everybody enjoying some virtual professional wrestling the way it was meant to be seen on Sunday mornings. As now Gonzo moving Nico to the center of the ring. Might be going for the STFU. Oh, wait a minute, this match, what a contest right now. I'll tell you right now, I'm highly impressed with Nico Tronis as he's holding his own against the Gimmick Factory champion. I mean, you have to. I mean, he is a former Intercontinental champion. And wait a minute now, look at this maneuver. Look at this Kryptonite Crunch. Oh, my goodness. really giving it to Gonzo here. And now going for a cover 1. Kick out at 1. And now Nico Tronis, you could see maybe some frustration starting to settle in. Thank you. What's this for? Yes, that's me with cornrows. I was very chunky then. I was a very heavy boy. Because I always wanted long hair. Nico Tronis, holy shit, picks up the big-time W over the champion, Jay Gonzo. I mean, ladies and gentlemen, if the brass is watching right now, you have to now consider Nico Tronis as a viable #1 contender. Menjoza's joining us just now. Man, what's up, Menjoza? It's good to see you. I appreciate everybody coming to hang out. It's all right. You just missed the first opening contest, which is a fantastic match between the Gimmick Factory Championship, Jay Gonzo, and Nico Tronis. Of course, it was a non-title match. But Nico Tronis now seals the deal with an exclamation point, which means he's got to have a championship match down the line at some point after securing a big-time victory here. And look at that maneuver right there, busting Nico Tronis wide open, making it worse as he was bleeding all over outside. Well, you can toss that. And Nico Tronis really, I mean, hitting that razor's edge, that Nico's edge, if you will, and putting down Jay Gonzo. I mean, I thought Gonzo had it. But, I mean, listen, it was maneuvers like that that helped Nico Tronis secure the big-time W. Stun guns like this. Menjoza, you are wrestling, but you're not wrestling as a tag team today. So, just keep that in mind, as this was the move right here. Boom, the south of nowhere. I think that was the maneuver that put Gonzo down. 1, 2, and yes, it was for the 3 count. Gonzo down at the hands of the south of nowhere. Or the south of heaven, I think that's what he used to call it. But Nico, look at this now. Telling that crowd to kiss his ass. Nico Tronis now. I mean, and I'm not saying Justin Booth. I'm not saying he's the #1 contender, but I'm saying I would keep those for Christmas gifts. Those are labels. Hell yeah. A great match, ladies and gents. Great match. Back over here in the booth, I am Tone Bone. Thank you for hanging out with me, guys. I appreciate you. I hope everybody's having a great Sunday morning. I hope everybody's having a great Sunday morning, as we are now going to move along here to, I think, multiple man action, 4-way dance, if you will. Yes, it did, 4-way action. And a 4-way dance with Paulie Pepperjack. Oh, no, it's a tag team match, tag team ladder match. So, ladies and gentlemen, if anybody can get in touch with James Lucas and Peter Moline or Same Time Toys and Samuel Edwards, you better let them know that they are up and they need to get to the gorilla position right away, because they are having a ladder match right now for the LSWA's Tag Team Championship. Now, Peter Moline and James Lucas just forming a tag team recently, taking on, if I'm not mistaken, last show they took on a war chest full of grievance. Wickfot and grievance. Yes, that's absolutely right. But now tonight they find themselves as contenders for the championship of the world. Standing in their way, though, two wiry individuals in the Edwards brothers. Let's get to the action, ladies and gents. As Alpha Red says, good morning, Fox. He says, good morning. She is doing her Dominican due diligence and cleaning the house on Sunday morning. She was blasting Dominican music. I had to turn it down, of course, because we can't have the noise pollution here, ladies and gentlemen, as we are calling the action. And I appreciate everybody for coming through to hang out. Let me know if you are enjoying the show. As now, look at this. The unpredictable psychopaths have made their way to the arena. The anarchists, as they are referred to. That's right. I mean, look at these two men. Look, I mean, could you look at a more focused bunch? I don't think you could. They looked focused and determined to take out the tag team champions. Don't worry, Bear 11. Have a good day, man. Stay safe out there, as we are dealing with a snowstorm here on the East Coast. Really nailed us pretty good, but that's okay. Uncle Tony has a John Deere snowplow and was able to dig us right out, no problem. I was going to try to get my money back because that thing was $12. Yes, it was. But, I mean, the fucking thing doesn't work. So, I mean, it was only $6. I guess you could throw it out. But, I mean, I bought one of those wire lights. I don't know if anybody was watching Smoking Joe's yesterday. Please catch Smoking Joe's every Saturday on Same Time Toys' channel. But we were talking about some lights that I bought from Michaels, and those icicle lights, literally a third of them worked. You just tear it up, though. As now, the tag team champions about to make their way out to the ring here. As it is the Edwards brothers, of course, they don't have the tag team championships around their waist because it is hanging precariously over the ring. You can just tear it up, man, tear it up. And these two men look extremely focused as well. I have not seen Samuel Edwards dance to the ring in quite some time. Shane Edwards, since ditching the kilt, has been all business, has been serious here in the LSWA and will be taken seriously as eventually, ladies and gentlemen, we will get back to the storyline-based content. And what that means is Shane Edwards and Samuel Edwards will get back to WCW to do what they've been doing in the tag team division, and that is the force to be reckoned with, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, I don't know what it was, Crow, but I fucked with it and it wouldn't turn on. I fucked with every bulb. It was like it looked like a tree almost. Like so as it went up, it just kind of stemmed out. I think maybe that's what the problem was, but I couldn't believe it. That it literally a third of it was out. Oh, that was only working. The rest, I think it was a 6 foot or 4 foot strand of wire, and I think maybe a foot of it worked. Could have been less. So it was very irritating. But I'll tell you what's not irritating. This match is, here we go. They go right at it. Moline levels Shane Edwards as James Lucas really takes the fight to Samuel Edwards. Ladies and gentlemen, I appreciate everybody for hanging out with us right now here. LSWA's Gimmick Factory, Sunday Morning Slam. Oh, thank you, Justin. I appreciate it. I had a blast with those guys. Snape and Rough Shot and Virgo. That was a good time. Oh, my goodness, you see Sam Edwards, the shoulder tackle over the steel stairs as he jumped from the outside. And now I think James Lucas is going to look for some weaponry or the ladder itself. But Shane Edwards has said he came here for a fight. Look at that crossbody by Shane Edwards dropping James Lucas as Moline and Samuel Edwards take it to each other over there on the outside. And now the ladder is in the ring. Shane Edwards wants to make quick work of this. He wants to take those titles home ASAP. I was going to say ESEAP. I don't know what that would have meant, but ASAP. And now James, well, I guess they switched it up here as Shane now going after Peter Moline and Lucas and Sam Edwards now having some words. But Sam seems to be having a disagreement here with James Lucas. And James Lucas decides, wait a minute, now reversal back into the ring. As Shane Edwards really hammering his message home on Peter Moline. Pun intended, if you will. As now James Lucas is going to set that ladder up, but Shane Edwards immediately sniffed that one out. Got his ass back in the ring. As now James Lucas looks like he's going to do something here. Now stun gun off that rope. As Moline walking him over to the rope, trying to just tie him into the rope. But Shane says absolutely not. What is Lucas doing? The unpredictable James Lucas takes a sick bump off that ladder. I swear to you, that is Concussion City in my church, ladies and gentlemen. As now, Shane goes for a moonsault and just barely nails it. A nice overhead belly to belly onto the ladder by James Lucas. As now Peter Moline and James Lucas both in the ring, standing tall. What's Lucas going to do? Slaps right to the chest. And man, oh man. I think the Anarchist came. Oh, with a back suplex on the outside by Moline. All James Lucas got to do now is climb that ladder, grab those titles, as he's about to do so right now. As everybody's getting back in the ring. Why did Peter Moline just punch his own tag team partner? Okay, we got ourselves a glitch. Now, wait a minute. Now, Moline trying to get that title, but dropped right off by Shane Edwards. Whoa, what a match. What a confusing few moments just now, as I thought Peter Moline turned on James Lucas, but he did not. I guess he was trying to help him. As now, look at this now. Peter Moline's going to toss the ladder. Oh, Jesus, Shane Edwards falls about 6.5 feet to the floor and goes for that neck breaker, but Shane Edwards sees it coming, and Sam Edwards now sliding in a second ladder. And nice flying forearm nip up by Shane Edwards. You're going to have to drink a lot of Mountain Dew to nail moves like that here at the LSWA Gimmick Factory. And Shane Edwards definitely drinks enough Mountain Dew. I mean, he pisses neon green. As now, wait a minute. Nice backbreaker by Shane Edwards as James Lucas continues to take the assault to Samuel Edwards. And now, wait a minute, Shane's tuning up that band. Shane is tuning up the band. And no, James Lucas was able to provide a distraction. And Moline now with a beautiful Harley Race knee. Oh no, Shane Edwards still fighting back here, and now he's got him in headlock. Right punch right to the face. Those kinds of strikes are allowed here in a ladder match, as you know. As now Shane Edwards sets up that ladder now. Nice knife edge chop as James Lucas continues this barrage, this beating on Samuel Edwards on the outside. And now look at that now, Luthez press. Taking it to Peter Moline. I don't think Peter Moline expected Shane Edwards to be this wiry. As now Shane's trying to grab that title. But no, James Lucas will have none of it and drops Shane Edwards right down on his keister. Ladies and gentlemen, I appreciate everybody for hanging out with us. Please, if you haven't had that like button, please hit that like button. Please share LSWA. Let everybody know. Right now, Shane Edwards, you're fighting live on LSWA. James Lucas right here. James Lucas is going to go for that landmine kick, and he nails it. I mean, he got all of that, and he leveled Shane Edwards, and now going to take a chair. Oh, I thought he was going to try to finish the job, but Shane saw it coming. As Sam Edwards is in deep trouble, man. Sam Edwards can't move right now. Moline with a beautiful knee right to the chest of Sam Edwards. And now Peter Moline's going to climb the ladder and try to reach for that championship belt. He's got it. He's got his hands on it. Shane Edwards is preoccupied with James Lucas. James Lucas providing the distraction. I think we might see new tag team champions right now. As Moline's got the championship. He's got the championship, but no, Shane Edwards just able to get in the ring and now yanks Moline off the ladder. Man, oh man, I thought that was going to be it right there. As Lucas now continues this assault. Look at the beating he is putting on the Edwards brothers right now. As now James Lucas going to climb that ladder. Lucas now has got his hands on that belt. Samuel Edwards making his way up to his feet now, and the Edwards brothers both up there, and now James in no man's land, and Doss right off the ladder. Back first, right on the canvas, and nice drop kick. And look at this now. Peter Moline with the great equalizer, but Samuel Edwards now busting Moline open in the back of the head. You don't want to get busted open in the back of the head. They got to cut some hair then to sew you up. So I hope Peter Moline is all right. As now, look at this. James Lucas fighting back. Thought there was going to be a power bomb or an alley-oop under the apron there, right into the turnbuckle post. James Lucas now dangerous with that steel chair, and Samuel Edwards, Shane Edwards knows it. Sam Edwards finally in control of Peter Moline. What a tag team ladder match you are seeing right now. As now finally the Edwards brothers are going to try to grab their championship belt. As now Sam Edwards got his hands on it. Samuel Edwards has got two hands on it. Sam Edwards has got two hands on the belt as Moline now yanks the ladder from him. And oh my goodness, into a power bomb. Impressive maneuvers here. What a tag team ladder match you are seeing right now at the Gimmick Factory, ladies and gentlemen. As now Peter Moline really works over the lower back. And now look at this, turns him around here. And now okay, I see what he's doing there. Works the lower back, works the legs, the lower extremities, making sure Sam Edwards can't climb that ladder. But James Lucas now back in the ring, really placating to the LSWA faithful. As Sam Edwards now, look at this now, Sam Edwards letting him have it. Bionic elbow, but no, Jesus, the landmine kick right to the face, and you could see his head on the ladder. He is completely knocked out. As James Lucas now sending the ladder up into the corner. Man, oh man, what an action you guys are seeing. I hope you're enjoying it. Let's sound off in the comments with an LSWA chant if you're enjoying it right now. And big boot right to the face of Sam Edwards, and Shane has had enough as he's getting back. Wait a minute, changes his mind and goes back after Peter Molina, but no, changes his mind again, and now final. Wait a minute. He hit Sam Edwards by accident. That was an accident right there. And now James Lucas busts Shane Edwards wide open, and now both Edwards brothers busted open. As now Lucas here tosses Sam Edwards like a sack of potatoes, and then turns his attention right to Shane, and what an inverted suplex. As now Peter Molina, look at this now, the Anarchists. Sam Edwards now, nice cutter by Sam Edwards, pop-up cutter, and now goes right after James Lucas. What a match. I agree with that, Evil Dookie. I would absolutely be okay with that. As now Sam Edwards close. Look at that big boot by Shane Edwards now. Putting James Lucas down. Now Sam Edwards trying to climb that ladder. Might take it a lot out of him after these matches, after that power bomb. As now Moline just going to try and dump him, and he does. As Moline now going to grab his own ladder and set it up dead center in the ring. Now Peter Moline, no, instead opted to go after Sam Edwards, but no, Sam Edwards, oh my goodness, suplex off the apron to the outside. And I don't know why Shane Edwards here didn't climb up that ladder when Sam took out Peter Moline. As now Moline, wait a minute, Irish Whip reversal into the guardrail. As now Shane got a steel chair, and he's really working over James Lucas here. Shane now continuing his assault on James Lucas, and Moline coming to help him, but no. Shane in firm control here of the Anarchists. Putting them both down here. Look at this. In full control. Shane Edwards definitely went into some kind of craze here, as now look, Sam Edwards doing something off the top rope here. Nice shoulder tackle, beautiful flying forearm at the same time. The Edwards brothers completely in sync right now. Super kick. Shane Edwards levels Peter Moline, and now instead of going for the championship belts, they have decided to just take out their frustrations on the Anarchists. And now finally Peter Moline getting some kind of breathing room here. The nice pop-up cover you just saw. Sam Edwards levels James Lucas. Are we about to see the pedigree? Pedigree. What a match, ladies and gentlemen. What a match. Absolutely, Evil Dookie. We are watching right now. We are witnessing one hell of a slobber knocker. As now Shane Edwards opens up the ladder now. Oh, man, no, decides against it again. And wait a minute, he's decided this time he's going to put the nail in the coffin, so to speak. The super kick levels Moline. As Sam Edwards continues his barrage on James Lucas. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Big time fist drop off the top of the ladder. Shane Edwards with the exclamation point courtesy of the Edwards brothers. And now with the table setting up the lumber and puts it on top of Moline, as Lucas gonna make sure everything's A-okay. But no, Moline trying to fight back, but Shane's got the championship belt. And Bubba Bomb, and there you have it. What a tag team championship match. The Edwards brothers retain yet again. What a match. Let's go to the replay. Ladies and gentlemen, that was a good-ass match. That was a good-ass match. You are just missing you looking as sexy with your shirt tied. Don't you dare do that to me. You got a match later and you're sitting up here. Want me to tire you out before you have to wrestle Estelle? Picture it, 2025. I had my championship opportunity just handed to me by Eric Bischoff after a larger than favorable meeting. And now I'm fighting Kitsune. You're in trouble, girl. Because Estelle loves gold. And she wants that gold belt around her waist. As we are at the replay right now, you just heard from Estelle, ladies and gentlemen. Estelle, of course, will be in action against Kitsune for the LSWA Women's Championship. I mean, this was a fantastic ladder match, ladies and gentlemen. What a contest, as you have just witnessed. This is the action that the LSWA provides live and in color every other Sunday. I mean, right now, the Edwards brothers are stacking up the resume. They are building the legacy. And right now, they are highly impressive as your LSWA Tag Team Champions. Ladies and gentlemen, the Edwards brothers, what a match, what a contest you just witnessed here at the Gimmick Factory. Of course, back here in the Eagle's Nest, of course, it's your boy Tone Bone. I'm impressed with the Edwards brothers. I know the Edwards brothers are now going to go back to WCW. And eventually, I don't know if they're the WCW Tag Team Champions. They might be. I'm not sure anymore. It's been quite some time since we did storyline-based content. But we're here. Has Estelle been drinking melted butter? So smooth and so smoky. Crusty O'Cross. Oh, my goodness. They got 5 stars there if anybody's worried about that Dave Meltzer rating. I know I'm not. But, ladies and gentlemen, coming up next here at the Gimmick Factory, if I'm not mistaken, I think it's Fatal 4-Way competition. When Paulie Pepperjack, Stu Michaels, and exactly what it is right here. Stu Michaels, Paulie Pepperjack, Abby the Snake Cobra, and G.I. Jetman all battle it out to become the #1 contender for Don Curvin's Empire State Championship. So let's take it to the arena. Let's go to the next match here. I appreciate everybody hanging out with me. It's a good time here at the LSWA Gimmick Factory. And, of course, this is for, here you go, Paulie Pepperjack going to come out now first. Originally, I was going to pull these off the internet, add music, and then put them back on. I don't know if I should do that. Hey, Jetman, you're right on time, Jetman. Your match is coming up right now, bud.
Representing the family from Kansas City, Missouri.
Eventually, I want to get to a point where, like, I have, like, a producer. I know my wife will probably wind up doing it, but I, like, need, like, somebody to hit the theme songs and shit like that. Something to need shit like that. As it is now, Paulie Pepperjack making his way into the Gimmick Factory. You know, how you doing there? Take care, brush your hair. He will be battling Stu Michaels, Abby the Snake Cobra, and G.I. Jetman to become the #1 contender for Don Curvin's Empire State Championship. That's my Hydra pin. Cut the head off. 2 more shall take its place. Hell Hydra. I need one of these things. I lost the little pin backing. That's what I need. Now, Paulie Pepperjack awaits the next opponent here at the Gimmick Factory. We want to welcome in G.I. Jetman, a couple more people. Please make sure. I did speak to Paulie Pepperjack earlier today. Thank you so much, producer in the back there. And he did say he's a little nervous right now because Estelle's got a big-time match ahead of her as Abby the Snake Cobra makes his way into the Gimmick Factory arena. Please make sure you guys hit that like button. Make sure you share it in this algorithm of yours. Let people know that you are a part of the LSWA, and they can be a part of the LSWA. All they have to do is subscribe to the channel, Legend Series Wrestling Alliance, and let us know that they want to be immortalized. Oh yeah, babe. So far, so good. We have now grown the roster pretty well, but we have plenty more spaces, plenty more spots. If anybody else wants to join, all you got to do is subscribe to this channel and let us know you want in on the LSWA action, and we will get you in. Abby the Snake Cobra, of course, a former multiple-time LSWA Gimmick Factory champion. also multiple-time WCW Tag Team Champion with one J-Mac. But as of late, I have been hearing whispers that J-Mac might be the next one to get the boot from the Figure Fight Club, as the Figure Fight Club has dwindled down now to just 3 men, Obby the Snake Cobra, Daredevil Dave, and J-Mac. But Obby the Snake now really wants to focus on his solo career. He was talking to the production team in the back. He was saying, it was nice to be a tag team with J-Mac. It was fantastic, but I have a singles career. I have a singles path to blaze, and I plan on doing that. As Stu Michaels, look at this now, on his way to the ring. I mean, look how fantastic that gear is. Look at that. Stu Michaels walked out. Looked like he just looked like he got the green light to pick out anything he wanted out of the Macho Man's closet. Macho Man walked him in there and said, "Oh, yeah, I like your Stu. Yeah, you're a right guy. Yeah. So why don't you go into the closet and pick out any outfit you want? Yeah, and then you can wear that. Yeah." And he did just that. And he picked this fantastic teal and black outfit that I've never seen the Macho Man wear, but I wish I did. Of course, this is his vintage WCW gear, if anybody's wondering. This is when he would rock. This is my favorite Macho Man gear, by the way. His WCW gear. He had no... You could never have enough fringe. And Macho Man knew that. It's one of the reasons why I love Macho Man. Boo this man, Obby the Snake Cobra, Justin Booth says from the locker room right now. Justin Booth, of course, preparing for his big-time No Limits Championship match when he takes on Zakanin, Rusty Old Crow, Alpha Red, the current champion, Bear 11, Charlie, and, of course, Dan Alton, the charismatic enigma. And now coming out last, of course, is G.I. Jetman, focused as ever, ready to go. Rocking the Gimmick Factory t-shirt. Of course, as you know, when you come into the LSWA, you have to come through the Gimmick Factory training facility. And a lot of these guys train at the training facility. I'm there, of course, every day training. Of course, I'm the WWE champion. I see plenty of other wrestlers like Roughshod, of course, a.k.a. the Rich Dr. Rada. I see Kitsune busting her ass. I see Don Curvin there training guys. I see many superstars from the WWE showing up. Last time I was there, I saw Stone Cold Steve Austin laying out some beautiful lessons. Of course, talking about his bomb-ass cats, Mach and Ponch. Of course, Kitsune brought that up, and Austin went, "There's some good-ass cats, Kitsune. You know what I'm talking about. It's Mach and Ponch." That was what he said. As the bell has now officially rang here, the Fatal 4-Way match has started. Stu Michaels, Paulie Pepperjack, G.I. Jetman, and Obby the Snake Cobra. Look at that, the airplane spin. Gonna spin Paulie Pepperjack right out of those shoes as Stu Michaels. Look at Jetman now. Nice Death Valley driver by G.I. Jetman. Impressive maneuver right there. As Jetman has now taken out everybody. And nice drop kick by Obby the Snake Cobra. Impressive maneuver there. Ladies and gentlemen, I appreciate everybody hanging out. 13 people currently watching this program. I said program, and she gave me such a dirty look. I did it on purpose just to see if you were paying attention. Oh, no, wait a minute. G.I. Jetman's got the big black bat. Courtesy of the man called Sting, or the Icon. Nice belly-to-belly suplex by Paulie Pepperjack. Oh, a Tootsie Roll. Nice. As now, Obby the Snake walking Stu Michaels, but Stu won't have it. And now, Paulie Pepperjack has had enough as he is swinging that chair. He is leveling. Oh, my goodness, levels Obby right over the head. And Stu saw that coming and was able to get the chair out of his hands. And goes for that atomic drop. And now second atomic drop. Is he going to go for a third one? Trifecta right there. 3 in a row. Impressive. Am I with Stu Michaels right now? To wear that much fringe and be that athletic. Impressive. Oh, wait a minute now. Kick right to the leg there. G.I. Jetman. Nice body slam by G.I. Jetman as Paulie Pepperjack goes for a cover, and it's broken up by Jetman real quick. Mendoza, you're in the Battle Royal to crown a new #1 contender for Jay Gonzo's Gimmick Factory Championship. So that's the main event. So Mendoza, you're in the main event. So don't worry. You're still on the card. You're just not working as a tag team with Bear 11. Bear 11 is Bear 11 has an opportunity to win the No Limits Championship. I'm gonna eat this Twizzler, this Tootsie Roll. So I'll be right back. Nice brainbuster by Abi the Snake Cobra. As Jetman with a beautiful forearm shiver right across the back. And now look at that jawbreaker. These guys, they know what's on the line here. They know what they're fighting for. And they want a shot here. Look at that beautiful capture suplex. Paulie Pepperjack tossing Stu Michaels right over. Making quick work of it. Nice twist of fate by Abi the Snake Cobra. He goes right after Paulie Pepperjack for some reason. Stomping out on that hand. Jesus, Abi the Snake. Acting like a snake. Because I appreciate everybody hanging out here tonight. Ooh, goodness me. Breaks the stick right across the back. And nice maneuver there by Jetman. Showing the power that he possesses. Look at this now. Gonna do it again now with Paulie Pepperjack. And Stu tried to use the steel chair. But G.I. Jetman would have none of it. And look at this now. Beautiful maneuver there by Abi the Snake Cobra. Now look at this now. Double team maneuver there. Oh my goodness. Face first goes down. Stu Michaels. Jetman now going to go for what looks like a sidewalk slam. Paulie begging Stu to get back up to his feet here. Oh, thank you so much. Double axe handle. Puts him down. And oh man, now another big time clothesline by Paulie Pepperjack. Irish whip off the ropes. And a big time spine buster, but Jetman was not going to let Paulie Pepperjack. No, my goodness, wasteland. Oh, senton right after. Impressive maneuver there by Jetman. Goes for a cover. 1, 2. And Paulie Pepperjack just gets that shoulder up. Man, oh man. What a match you are seeing right now. Frank Demonio's in the house. What's up, Frankie? It's good to see you, bud. Welcome. LSWA Sunday Morning Slam or Sunday Afternoon Slam by my clock. And now, oh, power drive. Power driver by Stu Michaels. As now Abi with the beautiful Huracan Rana putting him down. Now stopping off on that hand. Man, oh man. As now Paulie Pepperjack levels Stu Michaels with that chair. Trying to keep him down, but no, Abi the Snake takes that chair right from his hands, but Paulie maybe used it as a distraction here. Look at this now. Beautiful maneuver. Goes for a cover on Stu Michaels. Everybody's dazed and confused. 1. And Stu kicks out at 1. Hey! Tony Sfigs is in the house. What's up, Tony? It's good to see you. And another spine buster. Goes for that cover on Stu Michaels. 1, 2, and Jetman able to break that up just in the nick of time. Was not going to have that shit. And now using the bat. The great equalizer. And now goes for a cover on Stu Michaels again, who's taking the most punishment. 2. And a kick out again. Man, Stu Michaels, highly impressive today. Did you happen to find that iPad thing? No? And now nice clothesline levels Abby the Snake Cobra as Jetman continues. But no, Stu Michaels finally fights back. And now what is this now? Pepper Jack gonna walk him right over. Snake Eyes right across the turnbuckle. And now he's got that steel chair, tosses it. I was thinking he was trying to toss it at Jetman. And no, Jetman tomahawk, but no, yeah, he nailed it. Shades of the Native American Tatanka. That was a wrestler. As now Stu Michaels works over Jetman as Pepper Jack continues his offense on Hobby the Snake Cobra. And back in the ring comes Hobby the Snake Cobra. Ladies and gentlemen, please, if you haven't shared LSWA Sunday Afternoon Slam, please do so. And nice double suplex by Hobby the Snake and Paulie Pepperjack. And now Hobby going right after. Look at this now, beautiful Huracan Rana. Putting down Paulie Pepperjack. He got him in one hell of an armbar here. No, twisted him and drops him face first. As now Jetman gonna look like he was gonna go for that Death Valley driver, but Stu fighting back. And nice head scissor takedown by Avi, who goes for a cover and now is completely broken up by G.I. Jetman. Thank you so much, guys, for hanging out with us. We appreciate you. Jetman now going right after Avi the Snake Cobra. And now they're fighting back here. Oh my goodness. And it looked like he was going for that power driver, but Avi telegraphed it, reversed it. And now Jetman fighting back with everything he has. A super kick levels Stu Michaels, and now is going to go to the top rope. I don't know what he's got planned. Big splash. Tsunami-like splash. And Paulie Pepperjack breaks that up real quick. And now Pepperjack, beautiful knee lift, $1 Million Man style. And now he's going to pick up those steel stairs. And what is he about to do? Oh my goodness, he just tossed those things at Stu Michaels. And now goes for the Northern Lights suplex into that neckbreaker maneuver. That fisherman neckbreaker. And now goes for a cover on Jetman. 1, 2. And Jetman able to kick out. Man, oh man. What a match you guys are seeing here. And now, oh my goodness, levels Jetman, goes for a cover. 1, 2. And Avi the Snake Cobra just broke that up. He dropped the stairs on Stu Michaels first, though. And now going right after Paulie Pepperjack. And now Jetman sees the opportunity. He's going to try to seize the day, but no. Paulie Pepperjack trying to fight back with everything he's got. I appreciate everybody for hanging out here tonight. Please like and subscribe if you haven't. And look at the power by Jetman. Just slams Paulie on those stairs. As Stu. Oh no. Stu goes for the small package. The small package. I haven't seen that in a while. 1, 2. Stu Michaels pulls it out with a small package. Stu Michaels has officially become the #1 contender for Don Curvin's Empire State Championship, and he did it with a small package. Ladies and gentlemen, that is old school wrestling at its finest. I kind of was. But you didn't say pause, so I continued to say small package. I love you. And man, oh man, now Stu Michaels is officially the #1 contender for Don Curvin's Empire State Championship. What an event we are seeing right now, ladies and gents. What an event we are seeing. I am proud to be calling this with all of you guys.
Here is your winner.
3 more.
The Iceman.
Here's the middle.
Stuart.
The Iceman, Stuart Michaels, gets the job done. And all it took was his small package. Thank you. To get the job done as he now celebrates here. The Grow in a 5-star match. Man, oh man, ladies and gentlemen, what an event we have. These events get better and better and better as we go. I appreciate everybody for hanging out with us. Let's take a second right now. We are at dead center in the middle of the event, and I think it is now official. The ladies, no, we have, wait a minute. Wait a minute, ladies and gentlemen. I thought it was the women's match next. No, that is next. That's after this one. No, and then no. It's the Elimination Chamber and then the Battle Royal. Right, but coming up next is a special hardcore Falls Count Anywhere match for the LSWA's Hardcore Championship, and it is going to take place at the Gimmick Factory, and it's going to be Alpha 112, Woody Triple Deuce, taking on the champion, Toy Gaines. Ladies and gentlemen, let's see how this one plays out in the Gimmick Factory. Falls Count Anywhere. And I know we've been seeing just craziness since the beginning, but let's keep it rolling with the LSWA's Hardcore Championship.
Is a triple threat Falls Count Anywhere match. And is for the Hardcore Championship.
You heard it right here from Shane Edwards. I'm sorry, Shane Fair. As Woody Triple Deuce about to make his way to the ring here.
Introducing the challenger,
Representing those guys, meaning, I guess that means the taint of your Saturday nights at Smoking Joe's. Is the ashtray's right here. Thanks, babe. My lovely wife, Kitsune, will be in action next against Estelle, everybody's favorite storyteller. Of course, make sure you go to the Legend Series channel to catch his latest video, in my honest opinion, on Monster Force. I was a big fan of Monster Force. I think they were great fucking figures. I thought they were great figures to begin with, but after shooting with them, they just kind of solidified how I felt about them. So, they're great figures. So, if you haven't caught that video, please catch that video. Please like and subscribe to the Legend Series channel. Of course, on December 28th, Sunday, we will be coming back at you with a Sunday pre-roll, and we'll be joined by this gentleman right here, Woody Triple Deuce. He will be joining us in studio. So please make sure you're here on Sunday, December 28th, when we hang out with Woody Triple Deuce, me, Felix, and the lovely wife.
New Jersey, weighing in at 200 pounds, the anti-hero, Kyle.
That's right. The anti-hero Kyle, or as he's referred to in our circles, Action Figure Addict 112. But he is here tonight to take on Woody Triple Deuce and the champion, coming out next, Toy Gaines, for the Hardcore Championship. As Cooter's Garage is joining us. What's up, Cooter? It's good to see you, bud. I appreciate you, man. Thanks for coming through. Recently got this game, played My Rise, and got stuck on the third match with some weird conversation. When I just want to wrestle. Mendoza, just play the game. The My Rise thing is, they got too much in this shit. Like, they got too much crap, like too many game modes in this, and I think they should just have. They should have a storyline thing. I'll accept the My Rise. They should get rid of the damn game, the card game, the My Faction, conditions. I'm sorry. Okay, they need to get rid of those card games, and just make universe mode more in depth, like more options. Just like, 'cause you got to put it in the players' hands. They should be able to book their own show. And here they come, the Mega Powers. You guys know them. You see them every Monday and Thursday over on Yojo Jerks channel, 8 p.m. EST, Eastern Standard Time.
And introducing the champion, accompanied by Joe, representing the Mega Powers from New York, weighing in at 247 pounds, the Hardcore Champion, Angelo,
a.k.a. Toy Gaines. The current reigning and defending hardcore champion is going to defend it against Woody Triple Deuce, an action figure addict. Right now, for your viewing pleasure here on Sunday Afternoon Slam. I appreciate everybody hanging out with us. What a match we are seeing. I thought I booked 6 matches. I guess I booked 7. But they're action-packed. We're already officially halfway through the show. This is it right here. This is going to be match 4. Hardcore Championship. And now, wait a minute now. Look at Action Figure Addict going right after Toy Gaines. And Woody Triple Deuce drops that elbow now. And back rakes him. And now goes for that body slam. Woody Triple Deuce claims that he is a tin can here at LSWA. And I don't like to think of it that way. I think he's just paying his dues right now. And I think he's due for a win at some point. And Action Figure Addict levels Toy Gaines with that beautiful missile drop kick. Springboard missile drop kick, by the way. As now Woody, the clothesline into the corner here. Great maneuver there by Woody Triple Deuce. As now Toy Gaines turns his attention to Woody. He's going to run in. No, back elbow right into the corner, but Action Figure Addict again goes right after Angelo. As Toy Gaines. Nice inverted DDT by Woody Triple Deuce. And goodness me, Toy Gaines tossed Woody to the outside. Really displaying the power that he possesses. Of course, Toy Gaines, a member of the WCW roster, as well as Woody Triple Deuce, but there will be coming a superstar shakeup soon in terms of the storyline-based content. And nice maneuver there by Action Figure Addict as he's going to turn over Woody and try to go for a cover. Gaines better break it up, and he does. Just in the nick of time is now Gaines with a nice right hand levels Action Figure Addict. 1, 2, with a kick out by Alpha 112. As Woody now tries to work over Action Figure. Oh my goodness, the bat to the head. Man, oh man, Gaines really trying to get out of here with his championship. He really did. Alpha, he threw him right in the recyclable. Right, he took that tin can, he threw him right in the recycle bin. As now, Woody finally stomping out Gaines. And now, wait a minute. Wait a minute. What's this maneuver right here, Woody? Nice maneuver there. And collides with referee John Steele. Yeah. Action Figure Addict. Now, oh my goodness. Booted Woody Triple Deuce right in the chest and face. As now, look at this now, got him right by the throat. And punch right to the stomach. Goodness me. Now goes for a cover. And Action Figure Addict breaks it up real quick. This one's going to be hard. It's a triple threat match. So every time you think you got the advantage, you find out that there's somebody there standing behind you to break the count up. So you're going to have to beat both opponents into submission, essentially. And now Gaines, and that's how you get the job done. Gaines got the mission statement when he won the Hardcore Championship. You can use any kind of weapon you need to get the job done. And back elbow drops Woody Triple Deuce. And now, wait a minute. Woody now fighting back. Woody fighting back out of it. Oh, goodness, into that exposed turnbuckle pad. Courtesy of Yojo Jerk. Did you sneeze? God bless you. Oh, no. An Action Figure Addict now slams Woody Triple Deuce down. Nice maneuver there by Action Figure Addict. That short arm, high knee. Impressive maneuver there. As Woody now goes for that neck breaker and now goes for a cover here. 1, 2. And Action Figure Addict able to kick out right there. That was the opportunity that Woody needed, and he tried to seize it. But Action Figure Addict seems to have a little bit left in the tank here. And Woody Triple Deuce trying to break that up and finally does. As he is now trying, wait a minute now, kicks him, goes for that shining wizard right there. The bong hit. 1, 2, and kicks out again at 2. Action Figure Addict needs to be a little bit more respected within this LSWA locker room. A lot of people tend to say that he's a complainer. He goes to the brass when he feels he's wrong, which he did do against Rey Mysterio when LSWA first started. But since then, he has been fight. Oh my goodness! And Toy Games tosses the bat right at the back of his head. And now going to drop him across that exposed turnbuckle. That exposed turnbuckle. That'll leave Action Figure Addict in a complete state of confusion. And wait a minute, another small package here. Can we see another small package win? 1, 2, no, kicks out. Toy Gaines won't allow that one. He ain't going to lose his championship belt that way. As now, Woody now, well, look at the power possessed by Toy Gaines as he puts him down. An Action Figure Addict trying to rely on his speed and quickness. As you know, he's one of the top cruiserweights here at LSWA. Going for a cover. And Woody now able to get his shoulder up. And now Toy Gaines, nice choke slam right on Action Figure Addict. An Irish whip back into that turnbuckle pad and now shoulder tackle. Toy Gaines knew what he was doing when he brought Yojo Jerk out here. It is a numbers game indeed. And he now is going to have the numbers here as he goes for a razor's edge and drops Woody Triple Deuce. And goes for a cover. Action Figure Addict's got to get back in the ring. 1, 2, and Woody's able to kick out. Highly impressed with Woody. Toy Gaines now maybe getting frustrated. As now Gaines in firm control here. As now he's going to go for a razor's edge on Action Figure Addict. He's going to lay him right next to Woody Triple Deuce. An Action Figure Addict, listen, on instinct, rolling out of the ring. As Woody now going right after Toy Gaines. It is a Falls Count Anywhere match. Woody's got to break it up. And no, not able to break it up. An Action Figure Addict after the razor's edge. Not able to get the shoulder up, and Toy Gaines going to walk out of here, sneak out of here. Still the LSWA's hardcore champion. I mean, he's been doing pretty well. If you're just joining us, please make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you share it. All you got to do is hit that share button, hit create post, and just say, hey, check out LSWA. What are you doing with your Sunday? If you're bored, I know the football games are on, but most of our teams suck. They're terrible. I wouldn't watch the Giants if you paid me at this point. Woody, maybe Woody doesn't really care for the Hardcore Championship. Maybe he doesn't really need that championship. Maybe he's got his eyes set on another championship. There are plenty to choose from here at the LSWA, especially when we start getting back rolling on that storyline-based content, which is coming. I plan on fixing my computer within the next couple of weeks. So I'm hoping to have it by my marathon stream. So over on the Legend Series channel on New Year's Eve after I'm done with work, I'm gonna do 2 Silly Gooses with Mikey, and then I think we're going to do it from both channels. And as Toy Gaines celebrates with his championship belt here, and then it's just going to kind of transition into my channel. And he's going to hang out with me for the foreseeable night. And I'm going to have a couple guests come on, and we're going to celebrate the New Year. So if you have nothing to do New Year's Eve, come hang out with Legend Series family. So ladies and gentlemen, back over here into the booth as I am being joined by Mr. Met. We have had an absolute banger of a show so far, and we got a couple more matches left. I think we have 3 more matches left. We have a women's match. We have the LSWA Elimination Chamber for the No Limits Championship, and then we have, of course, the the Royal Rumble, 20-man Royal Rumble to crown a new #1 contender. Yes, here we go. LSWA's Women's Championship match. Estelle has an opportunity of a lifetime, and she is taking on the white-hot Kitsune, who is currently the reigning and defending WWE Women's Champion, and now is the current reigning and defending Gimmick Factory Champion. So let's get to the arena. Let's see 2 ladies battle it out for championship supremacy, if you will. But I appreciate everybody for coming through. I appreciate everybody hanging out. Yes, you had a absolute banger of a match, Peter Moline, with the Edwards brothers for the tag team championships in a ladder match. And I thought you guys were going to win, but you guys just missed out as the Edwards brothers was able to pull out a victory. But it was a fantastic match. And remember one thing, in professional wrestling, it's not about wins and losses, it's about the performance. So if the match is a banger, everybody wins. So remember that. And right now, Estelle is about to try to put on a banger of a match as she's about to take on the Kitsune, the Crazy Fox, reigning and defending LSWA Women's Champion. Of course, right out of an 80s hairband music video comes Estelle, as she is about to put it all on the line. I can't believe she wrestles in those heels, but to each their own, as Estelle on the ropes now, asking everybody to feel the passion that she feels. No, it was a good, very good match, dude. It was you and your tag team partner, James Lucas. And you guys took on the Edwards brothers. I appreciate everybody coming through. Like I said, make sure you hit that like button. We need to grow this channel. We need to get more subscribers. We're unfortunately sitting heavy at 69 subscribers. Of all numbers, my wife says from the background. Yeah, as now, speaking of my lovely wife, here she comes, the Crazy Fox Kitsune, the LSWA's Women's Champion. She is here, ready to go. We need to get that number up. We need to get this LSWA number up, guys. Right now, like I said, we're sitting at 69 subscribers. The channel, in terms of the numbers on the live streams, doing pretty good, not too bad. But please, man, make sure you like and share and subscribe. Make sure you hit that notification button so when you'll know when one of these things go live, whether it's the live streams or when I start posting up the storyline-based stuff again. But it should be fun, man. I appreciate everybody hanging out. And as always, I appreciate the support, man. You guys are the best. After we're done here, we're going to talk more about that, the Yule log. If anybody wants to get involved, I would really appreciate it to have more videos and stuff from everybody. I want everybody to get involved, but if you can't, I understand. But I filmed an awesome Spider-Man one yesterday. Behind me, I'll show it off before I get off the stream today. I'm setting up like an Iron Man one where he's going to be exchanging presents with like Rhodey and Pepper Potts. And then I'm going to do a couple more of those. I have a couple funny ones in mind. Oh, Evil Dookie, that's the best thing I can read. Thank you, man. Thank you very, very much, bud. I appreciate you. And I'm glad that you and your son like it. You can call him WW's. That's funny. There she is, Kitsune, my lovely, beautiful lady. Look at that athleticism, just flipped. My goodness, where did you learn that? My little gymnast. As that belt looks real good on her shoulders. And as you can see, Estelle really wants that championship. She is like, oh my God, I've never seen that much gold. And she is ready to go. Look at that. Focused as ever, but so is Kitsune. Of course, I've been working with her the last couple of weeks in the training facility over there at the Gimmick Factory. And wait a minute. I guess Paulie Pepperjack was working with Estelle as well. As Estelle going to demonstrate some serious power and drops Kitsune face first. And now look at this. A serious mean streak, and she is trying to get Kitsune to tap almost immediately. But Kitsune will have none of it. And oh my goodness, Estelle with that heavy fist. And now, Kitsune really working over. Estelle finally back in control here. I mean, I don't think Kitsune expected that kind of barrage that early from Estelle. And no, fighting back. Irish whip off the ropes out. To the outside goes Estelle. And look at the athleticism of Kitsune. Jumping right to the outside now. Nice single leg DDT. Smart maneuver. I told her that. You want to cut down a tree. Doesn't matter the size. If they're in your way, they're in your way. And she's literally taking my teachings to heart and doing exactly what I taught her here. She now works over the abdomen area. And there's a lot of abdomen area to work there because this bitch is fat as shit. So work her over, babe. Nice drop kick to the back. I know I shouldn't be playing favorites. I know when they put me in the booth, I said I wouldn't. But I can't help myself. As Kitsune now drops the knee right across the arm of Estelle. Now tosses into the stands. That's what I'm talking about. I taught her the mean streak. I told her you're going to have one because Estelle, everybody knows, has had quite the mean streak since the 1960s. As Kitsune now lets the audience have it. And now look at this, Kitsune going to the top rope. I don't know what she's got planned here. We didn't talk about this in the game plan. And wait a minute, are you kidding me? Estelle counted out. What a Bush League match. Now look at this, Kitsune playing like she's shocked. Playing like she got her ass kicked when she didn't. And now look at that. Oh my goodness now, just letting this crowd have it. I can't believe how that went down. That was a little bit of Bush League. But I'm happy my wife did it. I mean, you take that victory however you can get it. And she took it. This LSWA crowd is not too happy about it. Yeah, you got to count it out. Lackluster. Lackluster. But a win is a win, bitch, is what Kitsune says. So we'll keep it moving here as we now have to set the ring up for the Elimination Chamber. So, ladies and gentlemen, I appreciate everybody hanging out with us. Of course, we in the Gimmick Factory. Gimmick Factory is not big enough for the Elimination Chamber, so we have to rent out another building for that in, for some reason, Perth, Australia. And you'll see that when it happens. But coming up next is a 6-way Elimination Chamber match for the LSWA's No Limits Championship. And we got Dan Alton, Krusty Old Crow, Bear 11 Charlie, Justin Booth, the Saponi Werewolf, Zakanin, and of course the reigning and defending LSWA No Limits champion, one Alpha Red. So that is that right there. Let's get to the arena and let's see how this match plays out, ladies and gents. I'm excited to see. Now, Justin Booth said recently that he's been a tin can himself. He's been getting his ass kicked, and he wants to turn that around. And there we are. We're in Perth, Australia for the Elimination Chamber. I mean, where are we putting that in the Gimmick Factory?
Four participants will be locked away in their respective pods. Two superstars will start the match in the ring. The participants will be released into the match in random order. The only way to be eliminated is by pinfall or submission. The last superstar remaining following the eliminations will be declared the winner and is for the Action Championship.
And here we go. Let's see who's going to come out first. And fireworks just went off. And here comes Krusty Old Crow, former champion.
Introducing the challenger from Toronto,
I did,
Ontario,
Justin.
Canada.
I did everything you asked.
At 241 pounds.
He's ready. He should be ready to go, Justin. I mean, we're going to see how it plays out. I mean, I know these multiple man matches are pain in the ass, and I'm sorry, but I'm trying to get everybody in on the show. You know, if we did too many one-on-one matches, we would be here all fucking day. You know, so, I mean, I'm trying to get it within, like, right now I'm at 2 hours and 45 minutes. This is the pre-main. I'm trying to get it down to about 2 hours, 20 minutes tops. You know, because I don't want to waste your whole guys' afternoon. And I know you guys enjoy it. I appreciate that. But I don't want to, you know, I know you people got things to do, man. I just want, even if you watch the replay, you know, I want you to actually enjoy the show. And I feel like a 2 hour, 20 minute show, that should be the max for this kind of stuff. Unless it's like, you know, we're doing something special or whatever. You know, then it's okay to go a little longer, I guess. But Rusty Old Crow now officially entering the chamber pod right now, as he now awaits 5 other competitors here at the Gimmick Factory. I mean, we are currently not at the Gimmick. I'm at the Gimmick Factory. They are in Perth, Australia. We had to personally fly them out on the PJ, the old private jet. As now, here comes Alpha Red, the champion, lucking out here. Not going to have to start this match. I guess he didn't draw the unfortunate number of number 1. Bear 11, that's great. Thank you, Bear. I appreciate you. As Alpha Red fired up as always, he asked to fly out by himself. As the other competitors flew on the PJ together, he flew a commercial by himself here. Oh, 2 weeks before, or a week before we had this match, so that he could just get used to the atmosphere, get used to the air, and get used to the cage itself, as he has been training every single day within this elimination chamber, as we, of course, leave it set up here in our Perth location. It's pretty good, right? As now Alpha Red officially entered into this chamber match. Now he's going to have to go into his pod and await the rest of these gentlemen. That's right, Ronnie, Trickshot, Frostbite. They're all in the ring. They're all ringside right now, enjoying the show. And anybody else who's from Australia is in attendance, of course, as we are waiting the next competitor here, the Elimination Chamber. And who is this going to be coming out now? And here he comes, the charismatic enigma, Dan Alton. Danny Alton, who I can't thank more for that fantastic picture, which, by the way, if you're interested in the Legend Series pre-roll Sunday Supper hoodie or T-shirt, it should be available very soon over on the T-shirt thing on the Legend Series channel. So thank you, Dan Alton, for that amazing artwork. I appreciate you so much, dude. Tristan T is also there, yes. He's also here in the crowd. As now Dan Alton about to enter a pod. That's right, Dan Alton is our Jeff Hardy. All we need now is a broken Matt Hardy, and I think we'll be pretty good. As now, look at this. Dan Alton stares down the champion as he is about to enter his pod. Who will be the last person to be entered in a pod here? Because then the last 2 guys that come out, they're going to be the ones that start the match. So here we go. Is this Zakanin? I believe that this is the Machine Zakanin on his way. And it sure is. Sporting that 3POA hoodie. Zakanin, a former LSWA No Limits champion. He wants that title back. Zakanin on his way to the ring. Kane told me before he got on the flight to Perth, Australia, he said, I'm guaranteeing a victory, and I'm going to come back with my championship belt. But you know what? I mean, you got some competition in front of you right now. And now, right now, you know who's going to start the match, and it's going to be Bear 11 Charlie and Justin Booth. That's who's going to start this match out, as of course, you see Zakanin getting ready to enter the pod here. Zakanin is in action, representing that 3POA banner, or, of course, the Figure It Out banner. You can catch that every Thursday at 9 Central Standard Time over on Mikey and Zakanin's channel. They alternate channels. Speaking of channels, you might as well check out Krusty Old Crow over on his channel. He's a fantastic, probably one of the best reviewers, I think, in the toy community, because he has an actual lesson within the review, which is fantastic. And, of course, you can catch him over, I think they swapped the live streams as well, him and 3-Star Draw when they bring to your backyard battlefield. I think it's every other Wednesday. And here comes Bear 11, ready to go. And check out Evil Dookie's channel. Check out everybody in this room who has a channel, if you have it. I'm sure everybody's following everybody in this chat room right now. And Bear 11 on his way to the ring.
Weighing in at 185 pounds, Bear Charlie.
And he is here, going to start the match off with the Saponi Werewolf, Justin Booth. Bear 11 with an opportunity of a lifetime to become the LSWA's No Limits champion. You are watching it right here. We are coming at you live. I am live from the Gimmick Factory in New York, but I am watching this match via satellite. I was going to say satellite. Satellite. As this match is taking place in Perth, Australia. We, of course, can't fit the Elimination Chamber here at the Gimmick Factory, so we rent a building out in Perth, Australia. I don't know why we rent it in Australia. I don't ask those kinds of questions. I am not in charge of LSWA. I just work for them. And, of course, Bear 11 just taking a look at the competition that's going to be entering from those pods at some point. And here we go. The Saponi Werewolf. If you know the theme song, you know the theme song. The Darkest Side of the Night. It's playing in everybody's heads right now. As Justin Booth is about to make his way to the ring. Yeah, bud. Hey, it is Evil. If you ever have any questions, man, I can help you, bro. If you have any questions about YouTube and shit, I got you. Justin Booth in the house. Now, I might have not made the changes to your boots, bro, but I made all the attribute changes. I didn't get to the gear stuff. Like I said, when it comes to the Superstar Shakeup, I'm going to change a lot of things. I'm going to change the way people look and shit, too. At least gear. Justin Booth, the Saponi Werewolf in the house. As he is making his way to the ring. Yeah, no problem, dude. Oh, wait a minute now. Well, hold on now. Menjoza's saying he wants Krusty Old Crow to join the Gentleman's Club, but Krusty Old Crow has laid his alliance or his allegiance to one Evil Dookie, as they will be referred to going forward in the tag team division as the Militia. As now Justin Booth will start this match with Bear 11, as he is now talking some smack to some of the old former champions. And I just realized that a lot of the former champions, the exception of Justin Booth, are in the pods patiently waiting for their opportunity to get involved in this match. And here we go. We're about to ring this bell. As you can see right there, the LSWA No Limits Championship on the line. It's a fantastic belt designed by yours truly. That's right. I was in the belt. Belt department, helping them. Here we go. The match starts, and Booth right out of the box. Wait a minute now. Look at that. It's that Bear 11 with a nice reversal there. As Justin was trying to use those educated feet. And Bear 11 really taking it to Justin already. And Bear 11 just using whatever kind of tactics he could use. And now he's trying to choke him out already. But Justin Booth now firing back with a reversal. And now Justin, nice snap suplex. Cutting that momentum down quickly, and beautiful moonsault, nails that. I'm sorry, that's what I meant to say, nails that right on Bear 11. And now going for what looks like an Indian deathlock, and now we're about to have our third competitor enter the Elimination Chamber as he has the Indian deathlock. He's about to make Bear 11 tap. Bear 11 trying to get out of it, and he is. Who's going to enter this chamber? And in comes Krusty Old Crow. Krusty Old Crow now going to enter and going right after Justin Booth. I know what you're asking yourself. How the hell does that cowboy hat stay on Krusty Old Crow's head? Well, we sutured it to his hair. He spent like 3 hours in hair and makeup to make sure that hat wouldn't come off his head. And now, look at this. Now, Bear 11 really working over that leg. And no, Justin saw it. Beautiful leg lariat. Leveled Bear 11, and no, mule kick by Krusty Old Crow. Goes for a cover. 1. And a kick out by Bear 11. And no, reversal by Justin Booth, and we're at 3, 2, 1. Let's see who the next guy is. It's going to be in this match. And it is the champion Alpha Red, basically entering the same way they entered in the entrances. So I wouldn't be surprised if Dan Alton is next to enter this chamber. And they punch out Alpha Red. And ladies and gentlemen, anybody who has competed in an Elimination Chamber match will tell you that it will take a lot out of you. And now, wait a minute, Krusty Old Crow trying to work over Alpha Red, current reigning and defending champion. As Justin and Bear 11 continue their fight here. And now nice reversal by Justin Booth. 3, 2, 1. Let's see who's going to enter this chamber next. Yeah, G.I. Jeff. I think you did already, but send it again. I'll do it. And Justin Booth continuing the attack on Bear 11 as Dan Alton now has entered the fray. And oh my goodness, Alpha Red with the extreme high-risk maneuver. My God, what a match you are seeing already. And Zakanin just patiently waiting. As now Dan Alton continue to attack Justin Booth here. Bear 11 going right after the champion. Spine buster right on that outside platform. And nice Northern Light suplex by Krusty Old Crow. 1, 2, and I thought Alpha Red was going to be eliminated. I thought the title was going to be vacated. And in comes Zakanin the Machine. As now Zakanin going right after Dan Alton for some reason. 2, and no. Now Zakanin going right after Krusty Old Crow. And double team maneuver here. Russian leg sweep on Crow. Hey, Jacob Reels in the house. What's up, Jacob? It's good to see you, bud. I appreciate you, dude. I'm doing all right. I'm hanging in there. Hopefully you're doing okay. A nice dropkick by Krusty Old Crow. And beautiful maneuver by Justin Booth on a Dan Alton. As now Bear 11 going to the top rope. What is Bear 11 going to do here on top of the pod? Goodness me, the splash! Holy Christ! 1, 2, and oh no, I thought the title was going to be officially vacated, but Alpha Red able to get the shoulder up as Bear 11 came barreling off that chamber pod with a splash. Holy crap. And Zakanin demonstrating some serious power as he tosses Justin Booth to the outside, to the middle of the ring there. As now, Dan Alton going for a cover on Krusty Old Crow. 1, 2, and no, I thought we were going to see our first elimination, but Crow able to get his shoulder up. 1, 2, and no, Justin Booth able to get his shoulder up And now what is Dan Alton about to do up here? Crossbody, my goodness. This is one hell of an Elimination Chamber match you are seeing right now, ladies and gentlemen. As now, nice Bear 11 with the flapjack on Zakanin. As Alpha Red works over Dan Alton. Now, wait a minute. Pedigree. Bear 11 to the cover, Zakanin. 1, 2, and Zakanin able to get that shoulder up. Alpha Red now going for a cover on Dan Alton. 1, 2, and Dan Alton able to get his shoulder up. What a match. Everybody trying to get a victory right now. Look at that. Oh, what is Alpha Red doing? Alpha Red with the big splash off the chamber itself. Goodness me. And now tossing Dan Alton back into the ring. And now nice back suplex by Zakanin. And look at that maneuver by Alpha Red. Alpha Red now punching out. Oh, look at Bear 11 going right after Krusty Old Crow, two former veterans. Thank you for your service. A nice dropkick by Alpha Red as Justin Booth goes right after Zakanin here. And they're trying to toss Zakanin into that turnbuckle, but Crow and Alpha Red now get right in the way here. And Spinebuster on that platform. Crow might be out of it here. 1, 2, and Crow able to get that shoulder up just in time. Dan Alton officially eliminated just as he shows up in the chat. Bear 11 able to get the job done and get that first elimination as Krusty Old Crow now has got Alpha Red in the sharpshooter, and then pedigree on Justin Booth. Will Bear 11 get 2 eliminations in a row here? 1, 2, and no, Justin Booth able to get that shoulder up just in the nick of time. As now Zakanin goes right after Alpha Red. And tosses Alpha Red back in the ring. Justin Booth about to get up. I don't know, he's about to get on Dream Street here. But no, Zakanin waiting for Bear 11. Charlie to nail that maneuver. Goes right after Bear 11. And now tossed right to the outside. Crow goes, thank you very much for that. We got some unfinished business. And he goes right after Zakanin. As Bear 11 now works over Justin Booth some more. And now Crow's got something planned here, something crazy. No, changes his mind. He comes on back down, goes right after Zakanin instead. And beautiful inverted suplex. And now Alpha Red's busted wide open, courtesy of Bear 11. Justin Booth's got to figure it out right here. Thursdays at 9. And now nice, beautiful maneuver right there. Levels Bear 11. Goes for a cover on Bear 11. 1, 2. And Bear 11 has been eliminated courtesy of Justin Booth, the Saponi Werewolf. And no BMT. BMT by Alpha Red. Right on Justin Booth. 1, 2. And Justin Booth has been eliminated. Capitalizing right after Justin Booth was able to get that victory, as now Zakanin's in the sharpshooter, but won't tap out. A nice neck breaker by Alpha Red. What an Elimination Chamber match you are seeing right now. This is fantastic action. This might be, to be quite honest with you, my favorite version of Sunday Morning Slam so far. Nice elbow right to the face. As man, oh man, we got down to 3 gentlemen, Krusty Old Crow, Zakanin, and Alpha Red, all former champions or current champion, in the ring right now, fighting it out. Krusty Old Crow, I thought he was going to go for that sharpshooter. No, instead, the old stomp to the breadbasket. As Krusty Old Crow now working over both men in firm control here, just taking his turns on each guy. Krusty Old Crow literally has his pick of the litter here. Nice drop kick. And goes for a cover on Alpha Red, the current champion. 1, 2, and a kick out. at 2 by Alpha Red now. A little bit of frustration kicking in on Crusty Old Crow. Crusty Old Crow might be getting a little crusty as he now locks in the Alkalade. Locked in the Camel Clutch, but no, Alpha Red fights out of it. It goes right after Zakanin. What action you are seeing here at this Elimination Chamber match. Zakanin now trying to block the belly-to-belly suplex. And blocks the chop here. He might be going for that pedigree on Crusty Old Crow. He nailed the pedigree. Goes for a cover. 1, 2, and Crow able to kick out. Alpha Red now back up to his feet. Drops him right now, that Blue Thunder Bomb. Right there on that platform, and drops the elbow. Alpha Red now goes for a cover. 1, 2, and Zakanin has been eliminated. Crusty Old Crow and Alpha Red, your final 2 competitors here at the Elimination Chamber. And BMT right there on that platform. 1, 2, and no, 2. Alpha Red cannot believe it. I cannot believe it. I'm sure this chat is in a complete state of disbelief right now. As Alpha Red not able to put down Crusty Old Crow. Now going to climb up this chamber. What the hell has he got planned? Look at that splash. All he's got to do is cover Crusty Old Crow here. Tosses Crow right back into the ring. Man, oh man. What a hell of an Elimination Chamber match. I think Alpha Red is just taking this time to get his win back. Maybe to get a breather. As Crusty Old Crow now finally making his way back up to his feet. I don't know what the hell's going on with Action Figure Addict. But Crusty Old Crow now going to wait for him to come back in the ring. And now says, screw it, let's go after you. And now, wait a minute. And no, reverses it. Oh my goodness, Crusty Old Crow now going to the top of this chamber. What the hell is going on with these guys? And a splash, and he nails it this time. Oh, wait a minute now. Wait, the hell is this? Oh my goodness, that pile driver. He nailed that pile driver. 1, 2, and no, a kick out by Alpha Red. Crow is completely shocked right now. Can't believe it. In a complete state of disbelief. And Alpha Red able to block that. And BMT again right there on the outside. Goes for a cover. This might do it. 1, 2, and Alpha Red retains his Gimmick Factory No Limits Championship. Hell yeah. What a match. Alpha Red solidifying himself as the man here, able to knock off everybody and retain his No Limits Championship in Perth. Alpha Red gets a celebratory bong hit for that one. That was a fantastic match right there, ladies and gentlemen. This has been a fantastic card from top to bottom. Very proud of this show, considering I booked it literally on the fly in a matter of moments. It is pretty fucking awesome. This match was great, man. And so far here at the Gimmick Factory tonight, every championship has been retained. Everybody who's walked in here as a champion has walked out as the champion. Highly impressed with that tonight. Really cool shit. Is this still going on? That's funny. I think that ended. How did we end that? I forgot how we ended that. I think we came back to me, right? Not sure. That could still be going on, Daniel. Alpha Red, true champion showing. Hell yeah, bud. Alpha Red, the No Limits champion. And let me thank Dan Alton again for that amazing artwork. I don't know if it's available yet, but I did put it on some shirts. I put it on t-shirts and a couple of hoodies. So if you guys want the Gimmick Factory Sunday supper is what I'm calling it. T-shirt on a shirt, which was the fantastic artwork by Dan Alton. You could please, I think it should be approved and it should be up there. Now we have one more match, ladies and gentlemen. You guys ready for the last match? You guys ready for the main event? The main event is a 20-man battle royal. Now, if you didn't see yourself on the show tonight, chances are you're in this battle royal tonight. Okay, let's see. I'm going to read the names, and I hope everybody is okay with it. You ready? Let's go. BX Medic, Blake Tarpley, Daredevil Dave, Edward Fox, Frankie Stacks, Infinite Rob, Ken Lanza, a.k.a. Ken's Toys, Lunchbox Killer, Menjoza, Roll Keeper, Big Talib, Chad, Don Curvin, Evil Dookie, Grievance, Jacob Real, Curb Stomp, Mason Rule, a.k.a. Yojo Daddy, Rada, of course, a.k.a. Roughshod, and of course, he used to be referred to as Tony Two Belts. Tony's Figs rounds out your 20-man battle royal for tonight. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's head back over so you can see the names right there. You guys are all in this to crown a #1 contender for Jay Gonzo's Gimmick Factory Championship. So let's see how this one plays out, ladies and gents. Let's get to the Gimmick Factory Arena for the Royal Rumble. This is going to be a good one. Let's get to Shane Fair.
The following is the Royal Rumble match. Now, the two superstars that drew #1 and #2 will start the ring at the same time. Other superstars will join in the order they drew. This will continue until all 20 superstars have entered the ring. Eliminations occur when you are thrown over the top rope with both feet landing on the floor. The last superstar in the ring will be declared the Royal Rumble winner and will go on to face the champion of their choice at WrestleMania.
Now, he said WrestleMania, but that's not WrestleMania. That will be, of course, at the Gimmick Factory. And now let's see. I think it's Big Talib who drew #1. And it sure is.
First, from Cincinnati, Ohio, weighing in
Big Talib drew the unfortunate number of #1. He is on his way to the ring. I appreciate everybody hanging out. 16 people. Please make sure you hit that like button if you haven't. And hit the share button. Hit create post. And please share LSWA with people. Tell people that they can be a part of the action. All they got to do is subscribe to the channel. And we will get them in on the action. As now, Big Talib going to be #1 here. The #1 man in a 20-man Royal Rumble match to declare the #1 contender for Jay Gonzo's Gimmick Factory Championship. I have no dog in the fight. Well, actually, I do have a dog in the fight, and his name is the Butcher of Canadavarus, the one, the only, Don Curvin. Of course, he's a part of the pre-roll crew. And let's see who this is now. I think this would be Mason Rule is about to make his way to the ring. That's right, Mason Rule drew #2, the big man, 6'10". Here he comes.
The Alliance from Huntsville, Alabama, weighing in at 275 pounds. Big Nasty.
Big Nasty. Mason Rule making his way to the ring here. Of course, has an opportunity now to become the #1 contender. We saw his guy, his tag team partner, of course, you heard him, said representing the Alliance. He's a tag team with Nico Tronis. So we're about to see Mason Rule, one half of the Alliance, try to become #1 contender. Now, Nico Tronis did beat Jay Gonzo earlier tonight. So, listen, whoever wins this, you're going to have to admit the fact that Nico Tronis deserves a shot at some point for the LSWA Gimmick Factory Championship because he beat the champion cleanly in the center of the ring in the first match tonight. So if Mason Rule can become, I mean, he's got a tall task at him. He's got 18 more guys that got to come out here, or 17 more guys. If he can beat those guys, if he can beat 19 other competitors, I mean, no, it is 18 guys, I'm sorry. If he can beat 19 competitors, he can be the #1 contender. The Gimmick Factory Championship. That's a tall order, but here we go. It starts, and he goes right to the crowd, please. And instead, well, Talib jumps right on top of him. Ladies and gentlemen, I appreciate everybody hanging out with me. Thank you so much, man, for this. Let's sound off with an LSWA chant. Let's get some fucking chat going. Let's get the chatter going in the chat. Let's do it. Let's see. And here we go. We're counting down. 8, 7, 6, 5. I can't wait to see who's about to come out next here in this Gimmick Factory Royal Rumble match. Nice body slam, power slam. And I believe it's Tony's Figs. And it is Tony's Figs, the third man here in LSWA's Royal Rumble. The December Royal Rumble, because, of course, when we come back, we're coming back at the very end of December. Will be part. Am I being told? Yes, I'm being told? Okay, yes. We are going to be told that there might be a Gimmick Factory show at the Marathon show on New Year's Day. So please make sure you're watching that. That, of course, will be airing on the Legend Series channel. Now, clothesline there. I don't know who's coming out next. And there he is, the Witch Doctor Rada. And Talib has been eliminated by Mason Rule. But one big man comes, one big man goes, another man comes in. I know that sounds bad. Pause. But the Witch Doctor Rada is in the ring now. And now he's going to go for that choke slam. But Tony's Figs, all these guys are bald. It's crazy. DDT on old Graybeard. As now Mason Rule gets walked over to the corner by Tony's Figs, but no fighting back. A big DDT by the Witch Doctor. Putting down Mason Rule here. Now look at this now. And now Roll Keeper's in the ring. Everybody knows Roll Keeper, man. Hit the scene hard when he showed up here at LSWA. Quickly winning championship belts and stuff. I mean, won the No Limits Championship, and yeah, currently in WCW, he's the United States champion. As he now works over Tony's Figs. As the two big men over there in the corner. And now the countdown already starts. Who's going to be entering the ring next here? As we are about to get a big superplex. Oh my goodness, almost taking out the whole fray right there. Suplexing him dead center in the middle of the ring. I don't know who's coming out now. We're about to see now. Oh, Daredevil Dave. Daredevil Dave enters the fray here. As an opportunity to become the #1 contender. And now Mason Rule trying to go for old school. But Roll Keeper said, get your ass out of my way. And prevented that from happening. As now Irish whipping to the corner. Smart maneuver there. We're going to count down now. Let's see who's going to make their way to the ring here. I think it's Curb Stomp. And it is. It's Curb Stomp. Curb Stomp's in the house right now. Enters the Battle Royal here. What a match you are seeing here, ladies and gents. We appreciate you for hanging out with us. As now Curb Stomp put him down, and now we got a countdown again. Are you having problems with the internet? No? Because I feel like the internet's not working. Oh, it is. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, we appreciate you. I thought I was having some internet connectivity problems. And I was, because the chat froze. That's what it was. That's what it was. Okay, there we go. And now Menjosa's in the ring. And of course, Lunchbox Killer's going to hit the ring next. As now Daredevil Dave is trying to eliminate Tony's Figs. Awesome right here. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for hanging out with us. We appreciate you. And oh, Mason Rule now eliminated by Roll Keeper. A nice perfect flex by Lunchbox Killer. Menjosa. So far we have Lunchbox Killer, Curb Stomp, Rada, Menjosa, Roll Keeper, Tony's Figs, and Daredevil Dave, all vying for an opportunity to become the #1 contender for Jay Gonzo's Gimmick Factory Championship. As now Menjosa's going to walk Curb Stomp over to that turnbuckle pad. And ladies and gentlemen, we have still more to come. We have so many more competitors here. As now Witch Doctor trying to go for that choke slam, but look at this, the knee right to the face by Curb Stomp. I appreciate everybody here hanging out with us on Sunday Afternoon Slam. Much appreciated, guys. A big-time body slam. Now the countdown officially starts. They're trying to eliminate Curb Stomp, but Curb Stomp won't go quiet into that good night. Now, Tony Sphinx DDT Mendoza right out of his shoes there, right out of his fancy chaps. Let's see who's coming out now. Don Curvin. Oh, my part right there. Don Curvin now enters the ring. That's my guy now. Of course, I don't know, for some reason, goalkeeper's tied up in the ropes. And now finally fixes it. Nice pile driver. It's Curvin now. Goodness me, did you see that maneuver by Curb Stomp? Taking it to Daredevil Dave. Holy crap, that was impressive. And now look at a pile driver by Don Curvin. That's my guy. Somebody has been eliminated. And it's Daredevil Dave. Unfortunately, Witch Dr. Rada now really taking it to everybody here. Put down Curvin. And man, oh man, anybody else getting eliminated here? Oh shit, that's cool. They have this new thing on fucking Google now where you can split the things. You can split the windows within the window. That's cool. A lot of people now, we're getting down to the wire here, ladies and gents. And now Jacob Real has hit the ring. For some reason, it won't let me, go to YouTube. What the fuck's going on with this thing? The chat keeps freezing up on me. Yeah. I'm gonna just open it up. Oh, wait a minute now. Chad is in the house. Chad has just entered the fray. Now he gets flipped over at Tony Sphinx. But wait a minute. Of course, Don Curvin taking out Chad. Toss that guy out right there. Just toss him right out. There you go. Right in the corner. No, the Tony Sphinx getting involved. And now Infinite Rob is about to enter the fray. The big man, the big fella, Rob's Infinite Realms. And now, nice Russian leg sweep by Jacob Real. Big time power slam by Rob. And Jacob now going right after Chad. Nice belly to belly. But Rob coming to the defense of Chad, the aide, if you will. Now drops him with a nice back suplex. Now Don Curvin. Oh my goodness, power. Oh, wait a minute, Lunchbox Killer eliminated by Rollkeeper. Rollkeeper really doing his due diligence here, getting rid of all the riffraff. Nice power bomb, as now Infinite Rob and Chad have turned on each other. Slamming Rob, now fighting back is Chad, and here we go, nice knee drop by Curb Stomp, who's still in this match right now. Highly impressive. Wait a minute, Jacob might be getting eliminated if Rollkeeper eliminates him here. I was gonna say that might be he might be setting a record here tonight. Now reverse Rob's Infinite Realm now, tossing Curb Stomp right down. We got Chad, Rob, Curb Stomp. Look at this now, pop-up Samoan drop by Curvin. And the countdown starts again here. We might be getting here, look at this now. Neckbreaker by Curvin. Tony Sphinx working over Rollkeeper, but Jacob Real will have none of that. And here comes BX Medic. Jacob was trying to eliminate Tony's figs, but BX Medic kind of got in the way, and here we go. Look at this now, second rope. DDT Chad eliminated. Curvin now tossed to the outside, but no, able to block that shoulder tackle by Curb Stomp. And now look at the power by Infinite Rob there. Ladies and gentlemen, highly impressive. And now Infinite Rob drops Curb Stomp. He's going to go for that fall-away slam. I don't know how many competitors are left here, but now Don Curvin tosses to the outside. Infinite Rob now, the rope keeper trying to eliminate Curvin. Jacob Riel, no, eliminates Curvin. Man, oh man. Continuing his streak as roll keeper. As Curb Stomp and Jacob Riel go at it. Look at the power by roll keeper. Tosses Infinite Rob. Roll keeper, Jesus Christ, man. This is a machine right now, eliminating everyone. And off goes Tony's figs, courtesy of BX Medic. And now Medic going right after Jacob Riel. And now look at this now, double team maneuver. Nice, and I think Frankie Stack's gonna hit this ring. Goes right after Jacob. And big time German suplex. Look what's going on here, ladies and gents. Fantastic action. I appreciate everybody for hanging out here. Thanks for giving the likes, man. We appreciate you. We're up to 19, we're up to 20 people, 19 people in here. And everybody has made sure they hit that like button, so please and thank you. I thank you guys so much for the support. And now somebody else has been eliminated. We might be down here. We're getting down to the wire. And look at Frankie Stacks now going right after roll keepers. Jacob Riel was eliminated. And in comes Grievance. And that might be the heavy favorite now at this point to win this one. As he slams BX Medic down, and Frankie going to eliminate roll keeper, but roll keeper able to reverse it, get back into this match. And no, drops Curb Stomp across the ropes instead of eliminating him. Ladies and gentlemen, I appreciate everybody for hanging out here with me. Thank you so much. And a big-time pile driver right on Curb Stomp, man. And in comes Ken's Toys into the ring. And collides there with Grievance, and Grievance will have none of it. And Grievance with the short arm clothesline, and roll keeper eliminates another person. Eliminates BX Medic. Can he eliminate Grievance? And Grievance just pushing him right off as Curb Stomp now focusing his attention on roll keeper. Might be a mistake, as roll keeper has just been slowly eliminating everybody from this battle royal. As now he's got Curb Stomp, and in comes Ed Fox, the old father-in-law, who now goes right after roll keeper. And now Grievance now working over, and now headbutts Ken's Toys right down. Yeah. And now double choke slam by the big man, and no. Roll keeper terrified of the real Grievance. And here we go. And oh my goodness, slams him right down, and in comes Evil Dookie now. Evil Dookie has officially entered the Battle Royal. Hey, what's up, Jeff? It's good to see you, buddy. It's all right. He's goes now. And oh my goodness, fantastic German suplex. Levels Ed Fox, and now going right after roll keeper here. Working, dumps him right over. Nice maneuver by Evil Dookie. He had the night off, Jeff. And here we go. Ed Fox now trying to eliminate Evil Dookie quickly. No, go for that super kick, but missed. As, oh my goodness. Choke slam here, but no, able to get out of it as Blake Tarpley now enters the fray. Big time, big boot by Ed Fox. And a curb stomp by Curb Stomp. Nice maneuver there by Curb Stomp. As now Ken Lance is eliminated by the real Grievance. And Grievance into that corner by Ed Fox. Might be the only guy who might be able to beat him. Wait a minute now, Evil Dookie trying to eliminate Grievance, but Grievance will have none of it. And now, oh, wait a minute, now goes Evil Dookie. And now Grievance going right after the one guy that everybody should be worried about, because he's the one guy that eliminates everybody and hits him with the old stun gun. And now going right after Blake Tarpley is Grievance. Slams Blake Tarpley right down. And look at Ed Fox now. Fantastic back suplex. Dumps him right on his head. And that might be it. I don't know if anybody's left. Nice, beautiful T-bone suplex by Ed Fox, dumping Row Keeper right over. I think this might be it. Oh, fantastic dropkick by Blake Tarpley. Smart maneuver there. Now trying to eliminate Row Keeper, but no, Row Keeper opens into that power slam and buckle bomb. I think this might be the final competitors right here. You are seeing the final 5. Curb Stomp, who has been in here the longest with Row Keeper, Ed Fox, Blake Tarpley, and a curb stomp on a Grievance. Man, oh man. And now goes Ed Fox, holding on. And curb stomp, nice maneuver there as Blake Tarpley takes on Row Keeper, who might have set a record here tonight with most eliminations. And stun gun off that rope. What is he about to do? He splashes. Curb stomp. And a reversal by Grievance. As now, you got to be careful, because now once Row Keeper sets his mind to eliminating you, he seems to eliminate you. As now, wait a minute, curb stomp, choke slammed. And Grievance tried to go right after Ed Fox and does. And is he going to dump Ed Fox out? No, Ed Fox able to reverse it and give him a chop block, but Blake Tarpley hits him with a chop block of his own. Now real Grievance got Blake Tarpley. Tarpley trying to reverse out of it. I appreciate everybody for hanging out here. Make sure you hit that like button if you haven't. And big time perfect flex. And curb stomp's on no man's land. Curb stomp better get back into this ring. Blake Tarpley's got him right where he wants him now. And we are about to see another pile driver from Row Keeper. Row Keeper might eliminate Ed Fox right now. And there's nothing he can do about it, as he is on Dream Street after that pile driver. And no, off the ropes, and they collide. Ed Fox now, look at this. The old pump handle slam here. Nice into a DDT, curb stomp. Eliminated by Grievance. You are down to the final 4. We are down to the final 4 competitors. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with us. We appreciate you, man. And now, Ed Fox now got Grievance up into that looks like a neck breaker. Oh no, instead he turns it right into the back of the head with that elbow. As Blake Tarpley now busts Row Keeper wide open with that kick to the face. And a big time neck breaker. Tarpley really focusing his attention on Row Keeper, as Row Keeper has literally set a record here tonight with most eliminations. And now, wait a minute. Oh, big time back elbow drops Grievance. And Ed Fox now, oh no, he's in trouble now. Double teamed by Blake Tarpley and Row Keeper, who now switch up their opponents and decide now to go after both big men, because that might be the smart move there. And right now, I'm receiving word that Krusty Old Crow and Evil Dookie are backstage, literally plotting the next move of the Militia, growing it from a tag team to a faction possibly. And now goes Row Keeper. Blake Tarpley just eliminated Row Keeper. As now Ed Fox might be in trouble here, as Grievance is trying to eliminate him. Grievance just eliminates Ed Fox, and now it comes down to Grievance and Blake Tarpley. Grievance reverses it. Now Grievance attacking Blake Tarpley. Big time, big boot. Oh, heed the warning of the Militia. Man, oh man. I'm already liking where that is going, boys. So let's keep that energy up. As now Grievance is trying to eliminate Blake Tarpley, and he will.
Here is your winner.
There is your winner. I got disconnected here. And new #1 contender for Jay Gonzo's Gimmick Factory Championship is the Real Grievance. Let me tell you something right now. I'm going to tell you something right now. Speaking, if you thought you had your hands full with Nico Tronis, Jay Gonzo, the Real Grievance is going to bring the pain on January 1st. That's been official over on the Legend Series channel on New Year's Eve. I'm going to go and do the 2 Silly Gooses. I'm going to see if, I think Mikey said it was cool to run it to both channels, and that's going to be the official start of the marathon stream. And then I'm going to have a Gimmick Factory show on that stream so that we can have some fun. So, challenging Jay Gonzo on the very first day of 2026 for his coveted Gimmick Factory Championship will be the Real Grievance. Make sure we share and we tell everybody, including Grievance, that he will be in action. It will be on the Legend Series channel. Of course, I will then take that and put it over onto this as its own video at some point. But that's going to be a big-time main event for the Gimmick Factory January 1st, a part of the marathon stream of Legend Series channel. So make sure you're there to watch it. In action will also be Don Curvin taking on Stu Michaels for the Empire State Championship. So let Stu for Lunch know that he has a championship match against one Don Curvin, the Butcher of Connor-Navaris, will be in action. The Edwards brothers will definitely be defending their tag team championship against We Don't Know Just Yet. After that showing between James Lucas and Peter Moline, they got to be on the short list for a rematch. Of course, we want to see maybe a possible rematch from Ayo Smudge. The Handsome Snakes have officially parted ways. They are no longer a tag team after Mython the Python is now walking around with the Money in the Bank briefcase. Mython the Python can cash that bad boy in at any point. Will he cash it in on January 1st? Only time will tell. You got to hang out with me on January 1st when we bring it back. I appreciate you now. And, of course, exactly as I'm reading here in the chats, there is a faction brewing in the LSWA now. Is it going to be somebody new? Will the 3-star drawl bring his Tennessee drawl and come on into the LSWA and join this said faction? Will they recruit from within? Only time will tell, but they are starting it tonight. Krusty O'Crow and Evil Dookie have officially formed a tag team and an alliance that will now go beyond a tag team and be now the start of a serious faction. I appreciate everybody for hanging out with me today on this Sunday, December 14th. I hope you guys have a great holiday. I'm sure I'm going to see you then. Before then, I want a shot at Toy Gaines and the Hardcore Champion. Justin Booth laying out a challenge, and I am sure Toy Gaines will happily accept that challenge. So right there, you now officially have heard it here. In a backlot brawl, Justin Booth will take on Toy Gaines for his Hardcore Championship on January 1st. All this and so much more. Grievance will take on Jay Gonzo for the Gimmick Factory Championship. Stu Michaels has an opportunity to become the King of New York when he takes on Don Curvin for the Empire State Championship. Things are going to be crazy here. Well, here's the thing. Jetman, you can't, because 6'10" Yojo Daddy is in a tag team and a faction with one Nico Tronis. So if you want to join the Nico Trono team, if Nico Tronis is looking to extend his tag team to a faction, maybe Jetman can find a home with the Nico Daddies, because that's what they're called. But ladies and gentlemen, that's all the time we have. I appreciate you guys. I really do, man. This was fun. This was a good show. Completely unpredictable. I did not expect everybody to retain their championships. I was expecting some title losses. I'm happy to see that that's how it played out. So I hope everybody has a great rest of their Sunday afternoon, Sunday evening. Have a great start to your week. Don't work too hard. Don't do anything stupid. I will probably see you Wednesday on Mikey's channel for Two Silly Gooses. Thank you so much, Evil Duke. I appreciate you. Oh, Nico Tronis. Wait a minute. I'm hearing something in here in the booth right now that Nico Tronis says that after he has beaten Jay Gonzo tonight, he has officially thrown his name into the crowd, into the card here for the main event. Listen, they say card subject to change, and we are finding out real time, ladies and gentlemen, that on January 1st, the first day of 2026, Jay Gonzo thought he had a tall order already. Now the deck gets stacked even higher when now Nico Tronis' name has been thrown into the main event. Ladies and gentlemen, it is official. It's a triple threat match on January 1st. So make sure you're watching that marathon stream over on Legend Series channel, my channel. I appreciate you guys. I'm trying to get you guys into it. This is like a commentator thing. I'm sorry. I appreciate you guys, though. Thank you guys for getting involved. Thank you for loving this stuff. I love you guys. Like I said, have a great rest of your Sunday. Don't work too hard. Don't do anything, like I said, don't do anything stupid. And like I said, for the love of God, man, stay baked. You know what I'm saying? Stay baked. Deuces.